Hey, what's up, Reefers? This is a update of the 17-gallon drop-off tank. Check this out. I am having a poop tornado going on. Or poop vortex. So the title is not clickbait. The tank is straight up filled with poop right now. And let me explain what's going on. So the tank has been, I think, like, has finished cycling for about a week or two. And 2 weeks ago, I added a Mexican turbo snails, a Trojan snail, and one scarlet hermit. And over the weekend, if you check out my previous video, I went to House of Tropicals, and I picked up quite a few more snails to add to both tanks. So in this tank, I added one additional turbo snail, Mexican turbo, and I added, I think, 5 Nerit snails. The idea is that the Nerit tend to stay on the rockboard as they do, if you see them right there, and they're a little bit smaller, so you can clean out the crevices on the rock, while the Mexican turbo and the Trochus, for example right there, they will take care of the larger surface, like the acrylic panels, as well as the bottom floor. So for the most part, they're doing the job perfectly fine. I have not been doing my job. I did a water change over the weekend, but of course, as small snails come into the tank, they started mowing down the algae at an increased pace, and you see this buildup of poop right along the bottom. And they were right along the rock too. I was using a turkey baster to kind of blow them out just so that I can clean them up later. But I just want to show you, essentially the cleanup crew converted all the algae that's growing on the rock and on the glass to pellets. And I have a couple little mini tornado forming of poop. And while I actually scrubbed the acrylic a little bit before filming, I ran my fist rammed the frog spawn. This frog spawn head a couple times, so it was really not happy with me. And you'll see some like floating particles going around the tank. I hope I think it's slowly coming back out now, so it's a little bit better. I hope I just did not cause any permanent damage and I'll end up losing those 3 heads. But I'm starting to feel the challenge of keeping an acrylic tank. My goodness. So the way I've been cleaning the glass is this acrylic safe pad, and it definitely takes some elbow grease to get the stuff out. Like for example, if I see some algae spot right here, I may need to go through it like 2, 3, or even 4 times and just scrubbing it. It's insane. This is something that I'm not used to, because with my glass tank, if I encounter some more stubborn algae, I just use a razor blade and it goes right past it. So this is something that I need to get used to. And I'm so cautious and I'm so nervous about scratching acrylic tank. And another thing I'm noticing as I spend more time with this tank is that, like I mentioned before, the bottom panel of acrylic was new, and it was essentially another piece of acrylic just kind of overlaying the old one. As a result, there's like a crack around the edges, because if the acrylic panel is the same size as the original one, it would not be able to go down the tank. So they were cut slightly smaller in order for them to fit. Now the problem is that detritus, and in this case snail's poop, they kind of accumulate along the crack over there and over there. So I'll use turkey baster to kind of blow them out and just kind of collect with the poop tornado and just collect in the middle. I will siphon them out. But I'm not sure if this is a oh, check out that tornado. I'm not sure if this is a good long-term solution, so I may look into sealing that little crack with some silicone. If it's possible to do it underwater, I'll look into it. And you see stuff like this. Floating amphipod molts floated away, oh, right there. So usually when I clean out the filter sock of my 45-gallon tank, I'll get a bunch of amphipods, and what I do is usually I just catch them and kind of throw them into this tank instead of flushing them down the toilet or the sink, to give them a chance to live in this environment. So for the most part, it looks like a mess, but this is already a lot cleaner than last week. Last week, it's just brown all over. Whole rock is brown. It's probably like 50% more brown than this. Just a mess. And the Mexican turbo, especially the older one I got from the 45-gallon tank, it did a really great job cleaning out the bottom. Before, it's just like, it looks like dust all over. Now it's already a lot cleaner. You see some of the spot that he missed? It's all like this before. So that Mexican turbo is doing a great job, and I think he's trying to reach down there to get some stuff. And I actually moved the whole rock structure over a little bit because after adding the frog spawn, it's a little bit too close to glass, and I was having trouble cleaning that portion. Even after moving it over, I'm still having trouble like hitting that acrylic without punching my coral like what I did here. It's all pissed off. So I may look into other solution. If you guys know any good cleaning tricks or cleaning tools for acrylic, please let me know. I'm just used to razor. I'm used to using razor on glass. It's just like simple and quick. Well, in terms of, I haven't talked about light too much, the ONF flat 1 light, simply because I did not have any corals. But now that I have some corals, I'm really loving how this light render coral color. Now right now, you see it kind of blue, but to my eyes it's pretty white. Usually the light is a little bit bluer than this. I made it white just so that the camera can pick it up a little bit better. It films a little better. And under that light, especially the purple tip frog spawn, it glows. As well as the mushroom and the rickodia, it just kind of glows without looking unnatural. I love it. Like the way this light render color, it just looks amazing. Actually, let me turn it a little bit more blue. It has a couple default settings. I cannot fine tune it without opening the apps. I don't have my phone down here right now, but let's see. This is like straight up blue, and the thing just glows. So imagine in between this color versus how I was filming before. It's like yellow. This is kind of like what I was at. So it's like 3 levels, kind of like straight up sunlight for planted tank. And then we got like I'm guessing it'll be 12K or 14K. And then we got like straight up. This is, I don't know, 20K, even more blue. But yeah, the way I set it is in between this and the blue, and the core just look amazing. To my naked eyes, the light still look a crisp white, except the things just glows. I love it. In terms of coral, the mushroom is doing good. Rickodia is slowly recovering. It was not happy in my 45 gallon at all. The frog spawn, I moved this over from my 45 because the 45, that frog spawn colony just too big. And I wanted to keep everything the same color, so I moved the purple tip over here. And unfortunately, I punched it a couple times, so hopefully, I hope this is gonna be okay. I'm kind of nervous. And again, check out this like amazing poop tornado. Look at it, it's almost mesmerizing, right? Look at that. Amazing. So cool. Alright, well, this is just a really quick update because I know I have not talked about the 17-gallon drop-off tank too much as it was going through cycling. But now I think cycling is done. I feel like I'll give the cleanup crew probably a week or 2 to do their thing before I do another major cleaning. I think like after I finish filming, I'm gonna siphon these guys out. I just want to share the poop tornado with you guys. But yeah, I'll siphon those out, clean up a little bit, and just continue to let the cleanup crew do their thing. And I think this tank is going to be fun. Oh, by the way, check out the filter pad. I changed this over the weekend. That was like 3 or 4 days. No, so, yeah, 4 days ago. And it's already all brown. So it's good. It's pulling all the crap out. So these are all good. These all used to be like algae on the glass, on the rock and stuff like that. They're being converted to detritus that I got to get out. So it's good. Alright guys, that is it for this 17-gallon drop-off tank update. I will catch you next time. See ya.